Hello everyone, my name is Devin, better known as Eskimo, and I'm here to bring you some gameplay on Lili. I'm hoping that I'm going to start maybe like a little mini-series to help out BleakHaus, their project, to give some more in-depth strategy and kind of walkthroughs and guides for most of the heroes. I started with Lili because I feel like she's really fell off the meta, and she's a lot more popular than... or a lot less popular than she should be. I really like Lili. Anyway, well, we find a game pretty fast, actually. So, with our comp, we have a Vala, who's a very steady assassin. We have Charism, another support, Diablo, and Azmodan. We're going to be relying solely on Vala for damage. If we look over, we have Lieutenant Morales, Diablo, Sylvanas, Lunara, and another Charism on their team. So... assassin apiece, and they have a Lunara as their assassin. Great thing about us is actually they don't have a ton of burst. Vala can be bursty with her Q and her W, so hopefully my friend Rachel, she'll be able to lay that on them. And while in game, I'll go over the talents for good old Lili. Morales. I hope we're able to get back in the back line and get that Morales. The Diablo, we should be fine. Alright, so we're going to go with Conjurer's Pursuit because I like to go a very old school style Lili build. And basically, towards the end, I just become this behemoth that is just completely unkillable. Cutely unkillable. So... great thing about Lili, the great thing, besides being so pretty, is that she's very noob friendly, but to be extremely good with her, knowing other heroes is pretty much key. Knowing their cooldowns and knowing when you can punish people is very strong with Lili. Like, most people would have ran away, but you know, you can just trade with her. There was Sylvanas, get out of my bush. Probably shouldn't be saying that towards a Lili. I think she's like a 6-year-old. Alright, so her abilities, you don't need to aim them. You can just press them, and then they'll go automatically to the lowest, like her Q is her heal. And it'll go to the person with the lowest amount of health. Fun fact, if you're at full health and all heroes around you are at full health, it'll actually heal minions as well. Didn't know if you knew that. Now, very good consistent heals. Good thing to know about Lili is you need to keep people above 50% health. Now, hopefully we can get a kill on Sylvanas. That works out. Ooh. Sylvanas thinking that she could trade a little bit better, but not so much. So her talents, her Q is her heal, goes to the closest person. W, you put a little dragon on yourself and it'll auto-attack with you. It'll attack on its own, you don't have to auto-attack with it. Level 4 where you'll be picking up a talent that will heal with it. Alright. Top is a mirror matchup where Charism will be coming. We can trade with Charism. Alright, Lunara coming in, getting some damage. The Morales in the back, we really can't contest. Sylvanas getting taken out. We're going to blind the monk. Once again, going over the abilities. The E is a blind that will cause people to be blinded for the next 2 seconds. Now we're losing a little bit of XP. We'll go down here, get our gloves, because I have an addiction problem. Getting hit by a grenade. Alright. And after I get this, it's unfortunate that our team didn't go for the objective. Because now they're going to get top, most likely. Alright, Lunara trying to stack up some damage, but our blind renders her a little bit useless.
I must retreat.
Now, Mending Serpent, basically when the dragon attacks, it will now heal for a set amount. It's not a percentage of the amount damage done. It will just, did he go healing? Karazim did go healing. So keeping people at full is going to be pretty easy, and we won't have to worry about mana so much.
You are like the best healer ever.
So we're going to cool down on the heals a little bit, let our Conjurer's Pursuit take over. Use the W to get some heals. Now we're losing a little bit objective-wise, but not that bad. Lunara using her slow. I think that we pretty much have this in the bag, with the Sylvanas not being the strongest, it looked like.
You are injured. Head to a
But who knows, she might surprise us later on. Lili is surprisingly tanky. Tank quite a bit of damage just from her heals. We're gonna go for the good stuff, which will also heal over time, increasing the amount of heals we just put out overall. And keeping Vala alive is pretty important. We're getting this camp because we want it to push top, while the objective down bottom is going to be popping up soon. I'm going to back get some mana. There you go, perfect timing. Azmodan keeping them busy. Care for ambush. Alright, and now top's going to be pushed by that bruiser camp, which is going to be nice. Now, we're just going to go in there, and we're just going to pretty much smash our Q and put our W on anybody that's low. There you go, get our auto attacks in, because I can be in the front line, and if they do focus me, then that's not bad. Karazim not getting any attacks off is nice, because his heals or his extra damage depends on the amount of auto attacks he hits. And if he hits none of them, then that's going to be beneficial for us. Get Lunara off our carry, and get over and heal this Diablo. And Karazim not taking Lili's blind seriously. Alright, I was gonna get another pot shot off. And our without their lack of burst is really gonna be pretty strong. Because with Karazim and Lili, we're gonna be at 50% almost all the time. Above 50%. So, this is good. Let's see here, Diablo racking up the most damage. His Fire Devil at level 4 is really strong at the moment.
That was awesome.
And with Lightning Breath, if he goes Lightning Breath, which I hope he does for the extra damage. Because we could use all the more damage, because Karazim can pretty much burst with his ultimate. And who else? Diablo. Gonna go Jug of the Cups, just for extra heals across the board. What it does is it heals whoever's lowest, but at a much rapid pace. Alright, gonna push this a little bit. We're losing XP down bottom, but that's okay for now. Everyone's top at the moment. Follow using her ult defensively, that's nice. Good job, Rachel. There you go, keeping Diablo alive. And that's the power of Lili. Putting people in a false sense, thinking that they're okay. The blinds ensured that he lived, and then the heal made sure that the damage over time from Lunara didn't finish him off. And look at him, he's at full health. And with Conjurer's Pursuit, we can stay on the map for an extended amount of time. So Lili is definitely good. If you keep backing with Lili, then, you know, then you're not able to heal the people and keep them above 50%, so... Gonna go in a little ham against her. There you go. Gonna heal. Diablo's getting the top. Very nice. Get the experience. What's going on here? Oh, Diablo. He can't take on Rachel and I.
This is gonna be great.
Okay, so bottom looks like it could use a little help. I'll go help him out. We do have level 13s. Now, I used to get elusive feet. I don't get that anymore. It made her a little bit more tanky. But instead, I like to go surging winds. But with this composition, I'm either thinking shrink ray. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with my surging winds build, which will increase the amount of heals. There you go. That's the burst I was talking about. Unless that was our Charism, right? That used his ultimate? Huh, interesting. I don't even know what happened there. Didn't we kill somebody? Huh. Anyway, let's grab this camp. They're gonna take middle, regardless. Alright. She has two different ways to mitigate damage. Is her blind, that takes people away's auto attack, and just her heals. And she can tank. Because I'm sure we've all been in the position where taking out a Lili is a little hard. And it is at times. And getting in the Charism ult. And getting my jugs up, making sure everyone's at full. And... couldn't save her. Very close. Not quite. Get on Charism. Make sure he's alright. This Diablo is making a horrible mistake. And that morale seal. And yeah, she is right, but I mean, she distracted people, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And it gets to the point with Lili that with her stacks of Conjurer's Pursuit, you can put out quite a few Qs and constantly have mana. So she doesn't need burst heal, but it's more preventative healing. Is kind of the way I like to think about it. Almost saved you. Alright. Azmodan going down. I honestly I don't really know what Azmodan's been up to. Alright. I'm sure it's good. Azmodans that are forced to fight with the team, it normally spells bad news. Alright, put myself up front a little bit. And putting out the AoE heal. I got silenced by this Wailing Arrow, and that put an end to that. Close fight, close fight. For a 4v5, it wasn't too bad. But her hitting that silence was all she needed to do to shut me up. Charism pointing out. Same thing I was thinking. Now, a lot of people go 2 for 1. And, Asmo was dead. Not his fault. Okay, whatever. So, Herbal Cleanse is the one I like to go. Gives people movement speed, so it gives them an escape. 20% for 3 seconds is quite a bit. Not only that, but it removes all silences, stuns, roots, polymorphs, everything, except for, it does remove stuns, actually. Actually, it did not. Here I am, thinking I'm a great Lili player. Alright, so we're just gonna slap this on Azmodan. And here's a Charism. He's gonna use his He's gonna use his ult. Double monk ult. Slap that on him. Diablo flipping him around. I'm gonna get a blind out. As soon as I see a wailing arrow pretty much soon. Keep Diablo at the tip top. And blind the monk. Get him out of the picture. Get myself healed. I don't need to pop my ult just yet. With Karazim down, and with Azmodan, I don't feel really pressured to do anything. Just keep smashing down the Q. And yeah, we might have been able to push something. Carrot. You guys have no suck.
This is but a prelude. My magic flows.
Sounds fun.
Alright, so we could probably split up and get some of it, but it doesn't look like we're going to.
Let's go take a merc.
Let's get this siege camp. And I don't see them moving from middle, so it looks like we're fine for now. Get more stacks of conjurers. We're at 25 at the moment, which is going to be very strong. We take out a keep, and I'm going to start heading over there.
This is gonna be great.
I'm just going to show up so then there's a body here. I'm going to need some help. Sylvanas being alone here. Very interesting. Looks like they got split up. That works for us. Karazim and Diablo. Already starting the boss. This could be a throw. And I'm in the background where it's safe, keeping everyone at tip-top shape. And looks like we're going to give chase. Maybe we can get a kill there. And I didn't go over Lili's passive, but her passive is upon taking damage, you get 10% movement speed for 1 second. And there you go, the slow helping out. Them overextending a little bit, trying to kill the Lili. And we get the Diablo. And at this point, we can push for a win. Level 20, Kung Fu Hustle. As usual, that means when we get damage and our passive is proc, our cooldowns go down 2 times as fast. Yeah, anyway, GG. And that was a pretty straightforward game on Sky Temple. So some pretty consistent heals. Didn't even get the most heals though, but I think Lili healing when it's most important is her biggest strength. Maybe she's not as strong as I think, or maybe I just really like her a lot, but going over the talents, I'm going for a full support build, except for level 13 and 16. That can be considered supportish. Diablo going typical Diablo build, same as the other one. Azmodan going a laser build. I'll be going over hopefully all of these heroes pretty soon, but first I wanted to start it off with good old Lili, my favorite. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was somewhat informational, because I'd love to just help you guys strategically or with any builds that would be nice with Lili, and plus have some fun along the way. So this has been Devin, better known as Eskimo, and I hope you guys have a great day. And best of luck, and a call out to Lethe and Phwop on their collaborative channel. Alright guys, bye-bye.